Holy hump day. Hey, it's Wednesday. Thanks for joining us at the Beach House Beach Bunker, the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. I'll tell you where there's going to be mayhem. There's going to be mayhem at the cooler reaching for some popsicles or freezies. Or I hope that ice cream machine is working. I hope that you're stocked up on beer and water. And oh my God, we've got a heat warning in effect issued by Environment Canada just after 4 a.m. this morning. We've got the latest on that coming up. On the show today, it's all about the heat, hot stuff. I told you we are going to skip spring and go straight to summer. That's exactly what has happened. Spring has been canceled. It's in the rearview mirror. We are officially into the summer of 2026. And what a great way to start Grape Popsicle Day. It's so cool, the story of how the popsicle was invented. How to build your own AC unit for under $40. We've got the recipe for you. We do this every year. First heat wave of the year. We get out the coolers. You can do it with styrofoam coolers, or you can do it with the plastic ones, although they're going to be light on supply after today, because there's going to be a run on a whole bunch of stuff. In fact, we'll take a look at some of the hottest selling items when the heat strikes. And you know ice is going to be near the top of the list. Also, gardens have never been more popular. Boy, yesterday it was about cottage cheese having their moment. Gardens are having their moment again. It is incredible. Statistically, so many Canadians are putting in gardens this year. What? I wonder why. It must be we're not busy enough. We're looking for hobbies. Or $25 for a tomato. Could be one or the other. We'll take a look at Canadians putting in the garden. Are you putting in a garden? What's everybody putting in? Survey results are in for travels. That's the food segment. Everyone's growing their own. The travel segment today is no one's going nowhere. No, I wish I had better news. Well, this is kind of good news, actually. It's good news for folks who are in the tourism and travel business locally, because everybody's staying home. This will be the most stationary summer next to COVID, where people just don't go anywhere. Now, that's not all a bad news story, because, again, there are locals that are into the tourism business. It doesn't mean that money isn't going to be spent. It just means people are going to be sticking close to home. And there is some advice that's coming from the experts this morning on preparing for that. I think it probably has to do with getting your reservation in early. And this is a story I can't wait to talk about. I can't wait to get your thoughts on this. A Chinese AI startup last week has launched a product that's a dog collar, and the dog collar translates dog communication into whatever language you want using AI. Really? I'm hungry. That's a cute new puppy in the neighborhood. Hey, settle down. Settle down. First, let's get outside and take a look at the heat warnings we've got. 12 degrees is where we start the day. Oh, if our widget is going to load properly, let's take a look at these beautiful, beautiful shots of sunshine. Oh, it is incredible. We're starting out at 12, by the way, double digits again to start the day. We've been starting at double digits for most of the week now. 12 degrees. And really, that's what we're going to be focused on is the overnight lows. We've got 32 on the agenda today, 16 for the overnight low. We're up 1 degree. That's why that wasn't working. We moved from 12 to 13. We're heating up already. It's only 7 o'clock in the morning. God. Are the pools open? For God's sake, open the pools. Please. We're melting. We're melting. Mayor Jeff, I know it's there's an election coming up this fall. You may want to open the pools. If you'd like to have a shot, open the pools. Open the spray parks. Open. We're melting out here, man. We're melting. You'll be an instant hero. Come on now. And the reason Environment Canada has issued this heat warning, it's going to get dangerously warm, and not for a couple of days. This is going to be a week-long event. This starts today, 32, 35, 34, 34, 32, 33. Doesn't that sound great? 34, 36, 38, 34. I love this weather. Anything over 35 is a little too warm for this guy, but the only thing I feel bad about is that we all have to work. It's not really summer vacation season unless you're from south of the border. They've started their summer vacation last week. And so the kids there are out of school. Our kids, talk to a teacher. They wish they were out of school. Oh, man. Can you imagine trying to control those kids? That would not be a fun time, I tell you that right now. It's crazy. We want summer. We want summer. We want summer. That's what it's going to be. And, so good morning to our teachers who have got to, I don't know, you got to truck in something cold today. Keep those fans going because it is going to be hot. Now, this warning, by the way, is not for everybody. So if you're up in the parkland, it's going to be warm for you, but you are not part of this warning. As a matter of fact, communities affected include Altona, Morris, Winkler, Morden, Manitou, Pilot Mound, Killarney, Boissevain, Brandon, Souris, Verdun, and Melita. Those are the communities affected. Drink water often, Environment Canada says. Thank you, Environment Canada. I wouldn't know what to do. If you can, make sure you have something cold to consume. Again, I was going to have a soup day. Thank God you told me. Close the blinds. Close the shades. Open windows when appropriate. What would we do without the government? Can I use the washroom? Is it okay? Move to a cooler area if you find it's too hot for you. Thank you. Thank you for pointing these things out. But in all seriousness, sunscreen is important. We said that yesterday, and just keep your fluids topped up. It's summertime. As we said before, listen, we're just going to skip right past spring, get right into summer. And that's exactly what's happening, Sunseekers, and I, for one, am excited about it. I'm going to try and get outside as much as I can today. All those who don't smoke all of a sudden become smokers. I need a smoke break. You don't even smoke. Well, the smokers are out there on their smoke, and they're suffering in the wintertime. The smoke break today will be extra long, extra awesome, in the sun. Oh, those warm rays. It's going to be great. All right, let's get into our chat. See who we've got to say good morning to. Hello and good morning on all platforms, including our friends over on the TikTok, and as well as YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, X, all over the place as we get things rolling for you on this Hump Day Wednesday, wherever you are, wherever you're looking from. I hope that you're staying cool so far this morning, and I hope you've got cool plans for the day today. Great popsicle day today. Grape popsicle. Cool story about that. 1905, a young kid in California, I guess it froze, and he had some grape pop sitting outside the night that it froze, and he had a stir stick in it because it was like the grape powder kind of Kool-Aid. And because temperatures went below freezing, it froze with the stick in it. And he's like, this is kind of cool. And then he's eating it, and his friends are like, what are you doing? My grape juice froze. Oh, give me a bite of that. Oh, that's pretty good. And thus the grape popsicle was born. So, trivia, Cliff Clavin moment. Grape, I believe, was first. The first one out of the gate. So happy Grape Popsicle Day today. We're saying good morning to Zach over on TikTok this morning, and Tosh is here on Twitch along with Road Reverend and Derek. Andrea is over on TikTok, and Tracy is here on Twitch with Derek and Road Reverend, and Patricia Ann, too, is joining the party. We've got Sean over on TikTok. We've got Richard on Facebook. Cindy's here on Twitch. Megan's here on Facebook, too. Good morning. It's good to see you, whether you're here for 2 hours, 20 minutes, or just 2 minutes to scroll on by. Say hello, good morning, and stay cool. That's what it's all about. Martin is here. Hi, Martin, over on TikTok. Cheryl is over on TikTok, too. Megan's here on Facebook with Cindy on Twitch and Richard on Facebook. Katie4380 on Twitch with Zumba Bernice and Nick Adams. Good morning to you. Where's my good morning screen? I'm so excited. Welcome aboard. Welcome, 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 welcome one, welcome all. There we go. Jody is over on Facebook. Happy Hump Day, says Nick Adams. Happy Hump. Dana Stewart's over on TikTok. Hello, we've got another Cindy over on TikTok as well. Michelle is here on Facebook. Quentin's here on Twitch, along with Angela on Facebook. Terry McSimmons is here. Good morning, Duckers. Good morning, Duckers. Good morning. We found the sun. We're the sun seekers, and we found the sun, and she is hot. Woo! Yeah! I think people are putting the stream on just to hear me not complain about the weather. You know, don't complain about the weather. I won't be complaining. Hey, Michael Gagnon is here. Hi, Michael. Nice to see you. Rachel Zarn is here. Good morning on Facebook. Quentin says track and field. Oh, boy. Oh, track and field day for the kids. It's going to be toasty. Ooh. Get some water bottles in the freezer ASAP. Water bottles in the freezer. That goes for moms and dads across Westman. If you got the kids in track and field, water bottles in the freezer. But it's an ice cube, Dad. Yeah, just give it some time. She'll melt down, and you will thank me later. Wendy Tremblay on Facebook. They said yesterday it would be 30. It was so windy. That's exactly what was called for. It will be windy again today. I kind of like the wind. It wasn't at that point where, you know, things were flying around. Patio furniture was going into the neighbor's yard, stuff like that. It was it's a manageable day. It actually helped with the coolness, but we're going to have wind today. Tomorrow we will not. Tomorrow, I mean, it'll be a breeze, but it will, the wind will subside. And that is going to mean that we are going to have the heat's really going to kick in. And then it's going to get uncomfortable for some people. And I recognize not everybody loves the heat. I get it. Joan Gurr is here on Facebook this morning. Hello, Joan. Cliff Clavin will probably tell you it happened in Florida. I'm thinking those under the age of 40 don't know who Cliff Clavin is, unless you're watching Pluto TV. Is it on Pluto? Perhaps. Molly's here. Good morning, Molly. Hello. Good morning, Zill. Good morning, Lisa and Jean over on TikTok. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. And hope that you are staying cool on this Hump Day Wednesday as we get things underway. Yesterday's good thing is coming up in just a second. Before we do that, we've got a sponsor mention, and of course, the best way to stay cool. Oh, yeah. The best way to stay cool is with an ice-cold bevy from Tim Hortons. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you want one of those ice-cold orange tangerine frozen quenchers with the whipped cream on top. You can just picture it, can't you? Oh, coming up that straw into your mouth. You're so hot. It's so hot. And it's going into your mouth. It's just like, oh, and then it just cools down your throat, cools your innards, cools you right down from head to toe. The orange tangerine frozen quencher from Tim Hortons. Or maybe you don't like orange. You want strawberry instead. The strawberry watermelon frozen quencher. This is also Frozen Quencher Day. We are just going to declare it. Black yuzu strawberry quencher, the peach lemonade quencher, and you're saying, well, I got to watch my sugar. What about the raspberry mojito zero sugar sparkling quencher? That is available too from our friends at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba with 10 area locations to serve you in Brandon, Dauphin, Verdon, Neepawa, and Moosomin. And don't forget about the soda swirls. They've got ice in them too. Ice and cream and Coke or soda product. I don't know. I'm not quite sure on the product. The cherry soda swirl, the vanilla soda swirl, but I like less sugar, Tyler. That's okay. They've got the new vanilla light soda swirl. Refreshing, creamy, totally addictive. Get into Tim's. Get yourself a drink. Oh, Trev. Oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Good morning. It's too warm Wednesday. It's just warm enough Wednesday. Just warm enough to quit Tyler from complaining about the weather and complaining about high prices. Because tomorrow is the Co-op Big Deal Day. We start the show with the Co-op Big Deal. Our friends at Heritage, Boundary, and Valley View Co-op come to the show with deal in hand. Again, this week's deal, Co-op Sensibles large eggs, 18-pack, not 12, 18-pack is just $4.99. Now, that is for today only. End of the day, you're going to be able to get that deal. It's for 18 eggs, $4.99. And the Maple Leaf boneless pork loin halves are on for $2.99 a pound, again, until the end of the day today with the Co-op Big Deal. And that's not all. If you're not going to be having the oven on today, there's just no way that's going to happen. So you're going to want to get the propane tank filled up so you can barbecue. And then when you do that, you're going to get a free bottle of Co-op Gold barbecue sauce in hickory smoke, Bold Classic, or chicken rib. And that comes free with your propane fill until June 17th at Co-op. And tomorrow is Customer Appreciation Day at Headley's Health Hut. Yes, we have arrived. It's the end of the month, and it is a big day for Headley's Health Hut. It always is. The last Friday of the month is Customer Appreciation Day, and that means extra special savings throughout the store, and they have samples throughout the store. In fact, they've got 2 shifts of samples. So if you want to go in and get some freebies, in the morning they're going to be sampling Rooster Brew coffee. Sunseekers have said this is amazing stuff. It's flying off the shelves. Rooster Brew Coffee is the morning coffee demo, and Fiber Flow and Gut Health is the PM demo, meaning there'll be some freebies in the afternoon for that, for Customer Appreciation Day. And again, specials in the store, including Vitality, 20% off Vitality products. Ken Prev products are on sale, and they are chocked full of savings. The CanPrev Flyer has got some amazing stuff, from iron and magnesium to collagen. You could win a Cala Red Light face mask if you check out the CanPrev Flyer. I'm going to be in there, get some ghost drinks so I can stay awake during the grad ceremony for Liberty on Friday. Yes, quick reminder, we will be ending the show early on Friday, a little bit early. Because of the BU grad I have to attend for my daughter. She's graduating on Friday. We are excited. It's going to be a big day. Countdown is on. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. Will I be the only one in shorts and sandals? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what goes down. Yesterday's good thing. What do you have that was good that happened yesterday? It is time for yesterday's good thing. And this is where we talk about something big, something small that happened yesterday that you would like to talk about. And we get on the show. Maybe you had your first ice cream cone of the season yesterday. That'd be a good thing. Hi, Gene. Good morning. Over on TikTok. Good morning, Gene. Jody's GT from yesterday. Met with my oncologist to discuss my journey. Well, and your journey is going to be 100% positive. It is going to be super, super awesome because we're going to send incredible vibes from the Sunseekers to you, Jody. We are cheering you on and wish you well on your journey. Tracy says, peace. Oh, talking quenchers there. Oh, everybody's talking about their favorite Timmy's cold drink. Ice Caps, the peach quencher is good. Anything cold is good. It's made even better if I put a little bit of rum. Little bit of rum is good too. Cindy put up the new mailbox after the neighborhood knocked it down with farm equipment going onto the field. Oh, they took out the mailbox. That's kind of a good thing. Then when the census people call, you can just say, hey, listen, my mailbox got knocked down. What am I going to do? How am I supposed to fill out this census I don't want to do? And bills. You know, it's a good way to not have bills get paid. You know, it's just, or have an excuse to say, hey, listen, the neighbor knocked my mailbox down. What am I going to do? Nick Adams has a GT. Oh, Polar Bears, good morning. Hello, Polar Bear. Date night with his future bride, says Nick. Dinner at the tavern, then a trip to Velvet Dip, where another Sunseeker was Zumba Bernice, and Nick Adams had a meetup yesterday. And that was Zumba Bernice. Oh my gosh, they're having meetups. And it was a meetup at the Velvet Dip for some ice cream. Must be nice. The rich people were out to play last night. It's the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Today we follow Zumba Bernice and Nick Adams as they go for some incredible ice cream. Some of the ice cream that has never been tasted before. It is incredible. While the rest of the world suffers with high inflation and unbearable costs of living, it's good to know that the Hollywood rich and famous are still living life large in the California sunshine. Wait a second. It's branded. It's not California. And it's ice cream. Actually, Cliff Clavin moment. Ice cream sales actually go down slightly when heat warnings are on. Did you know that? No. Oh, wow. Why is that, pray tell? Because everyone moves to drinks. Quite honestly, they're moving to the cold drinks. So ice cream sales actually take a hit when it gets super hot. Hot is good, but it's kind of like me. I like it up until about that 35-degree mark. And then over 35 is when I'm like, ooh, that's a little cookage. That's a little, and the ice cream people agree with me. They're like, that's a little too hot. Tracy said had steak for supper. Speaking of what kind of steak was it? Was it beef? Oh my God, was it good? Was it beef? Lifestyles of the Tracy Roger slapping down an amazing slice of beef. The rest of the world can only dream of such luxury, but Blessed Mama's here. Good morning, Blessed Mama. Good morning, RJ. RJ's over on TikTok. Hello, RJ. Hello. Renee DeDeli is here, too, just in time. We are doing yesterday's good thing. Yesterday's good thing. What was good yesterday? Zumba Bernice says GT was also my husband's birthday yesterday. We went to Saber Latina for supper on the weekend. Sent pics. You mean to tell me that it was your husband's birthday, but yet your GT was Nick Adams? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know how I would feel. You're only allowed one GT per customer. Listen, if I'm gonna give Tosh a tough time, now I'm gonna move on to Zumba Bernice. Oh, I got lots of GTs. I got lots of, okay, only because you showered me with gifts do we allow that to happen. And I've got to say, your husband's birthday has got to come first. Always. He is bankrolling this amazing lifestyles of the rich and famous. I'm kidding. Well, that's great. And did you send pictures? Let's see. Anybody else with some good things? Yesterday's good thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, and that looks like an offspring there. Somebody is joining the party there. Why are you in a jacket? And why is everybody wearing pants? I think you're lying to me. This picture was taken in March. What are you guys? His birthday is in March. You can't do a good thing from 3 months ago. What the heck? Everybody's wearing pants. Zumba Bernice is in a jacket, for heaven's sake. I think it's... Nick Adams has a secondary GT. Okay, it's another one that's going over the limit. We got another show tomorrow. Oh, and you better have a picture of this bucket of bacon, which comes with your choice of sauce. Whoa, you're not kidding when you say, where's this been my whole life? I got to get over there. Really? A bucket? How can you have a bucket of bacon and not take a picture of it? Okay, dig it out for tomorrow. I'll let you do your GT, a bucket of bacon again on tomorrow's show. Molly says, GT talk with my buddy on Discord. Had a lot of fun and chat with our DJ friend. All moving and shaking over on the Discord. Giving people what they want. Okay, here comes Tosh now. Yesterday, she had a Sunseeker run-in. It was Sunseeker run-in Tuesday. Porky Jr. Oh, how's he doing? That's awesome. And then we went for a cat. We also took our cat for a ride star. So well behaved in the vehicle. Also tried the caramel ice cap again. And she had, I see. You had the kitty in the car. Kitty in the car. Ha, ha, ha. Kitty in the car. Meow. You got to get one of these collars for the cat. Later on in the show, a Chinese company has developed AI for pets. You put the collar on. Now, it's for dogs. Don't know if it works for cats. Meow. I must use the litter box right now. Meow. And there's the parrot. What? So that you got a cat and the parrot is gone and that's the parrot's leg. Oh no. What has happened? Oh, the humanity. It's a parrot leg. Oh my God. What happened to the peacock you guys had? Oh, it's gone too. We're eating the pets. Oh, no. No, we had, there's a nice ice cap with some whipped cream on top. Gotta have a drink with some whipped cream. Zumba Bernice says, by the way, that was Saturday when one of the boys were home. No, Saturday in March. Everyone's clothed. I don't believe you. And quite frankly, everything now on the show is like wah, 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 wah. Nick has messed with my head with the bucket of bacon. We must get a picture of that. I must see it. Oh, maybe he sent one in. No. Anyway, hey, thanks for your good things. We're going to take a quick beach break, get the show into high gear. It is hotter than HD double hockey sticks. How you're staying cool. What you're eating, what you're drinking, hot cellars. We're going to take a look at homemade air conditioners. If you are suffering or somebody that you know is suffering, you're going to save them. And it's going to cost you less than $40 to make an air conditioner. We're going to tell you how you can do that on the cheap coming up on the show. Oh, we've got a busy one today. We're going to have ourselves some fun. It's a hump day Wednesday, and we got a heat warning in effect. We have been waiting for this for so long. So what do you say? Pools are not open in our town, so even though we're in a heat wave, but my pool is open. My pool is always open. Happy hump day, Sunseekers.
Happy hump day,
So come on in. This is Jupiter Reef, and my pool is right by the ocean, by the way. This is a live shot. Oh, I think we've got more sun than they do. It's breezy at the beach today. We'll be back with more in just a second.
We're halfway there. Sun shining in the air. Gonna dance without a care. Beach life everywhere. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. All day fun, catching rays. Salty air, perfect days. Smiles and waves in the haze. Shaking it in our ways. One step closer to the fun. Bright days, we're on the run. Every moment sparkles and shines. Beach vibes in our lines. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach, ocean beach. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach, ocean beach. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat, feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach, ocean beach.
Happy Hump Day, Seekers. Happy Hump Day. It is Wednesday on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. And yes, this is my pool and hot tub. It is available for you 24 hours a day, never closes. Look at this. I've got we got a couple of takers already here this morning. So enjoy. Our city pools actually won't open for a while. Kids are still in school. So, yeah, although Killarney, I heard yesterday, Killarney has their spray pad open. So book her on down to Killarney if you want to check that out. Or Winnipeg has opened their spray pads, most of them. The remainder will open by Friday. So you can cool off there. Any others that I need to know about that you can fill me in on the fly here? The city updated their website after yesterday's show. Gave us an opening date of June the 5th. We're going to be under 5 feet of snow by June the 5th. What are you talking about? This is Manitoba. We're at 13 right now, though, and again, we do have a heat warning in effect for southwestern Manitoba. That is going to be with us for a while. We started out at 11, and it's warming up quickly again at 13 on our way to 32, 35 on Thursday, Friday 34, Saturday and Sunday. I'll tell you, every town and city is going to clear out this weekend. They are going to empty out all urban centers and the lakes are going to be slammed. It's going to be nutso. At Clear Lake, at Oak Lake, at Ditch Lake, at Tremblay Lake. Wendy's already 6 ice caps deep. It's 7:30 in the morning. No, 12. 6 ice caps for you and 6 for me. Oh, my God. Chugging the ice caps today. Chugging them down. It is Great Popsicle Day today. And asking about your favorite flavor of popsicle. Orange for Chad. Patricia says cherry. So does Angela. But is there is there an ice cream treat or something from the freezer that you really enjoyed that was not made of ice? Another question I had on the Facebook yesterday was about the freezies, or the ices as they can often be called. Just looking at this kind of cools me down a little bit. Oh, this is what you need to stay cool today. What is your favorite color of these? You know what? I never met a color of freezy I really didn't like. Maybe the white ones. Some had mentioned the white ones. What is white? What is that? What's the flavor supposed to be? I have no idea. Orange and grape, I think. I also like those beverages. It can get, I think Coors has a product that is uses the Freezies brand and the Freezy flavors for their drinks. And I saw in the liquor stores like a vodka one now for popsicle. Like, oh my God, children's popsicle brand vodka coolers or something like that. Good Lord. Cindy's favorite is blue. Sean likes them all. He says he just bought a case, preparing for the heat wave. Darylyn also likes blue. Road Reverend, though, says that Dr. Pepper freezies are really good. Somebody else was telling me that they've got them on sale right now at Co-op. Well, thank you for that. Dr. Pepper anything is amazing. However, Jenna likes the white ones. And then peach. Marianne likes lemon. Angela likes blue. Nadine likes orange. Sandy's lime and grape. Kayla says blue, then white. Kim says orange. Kathy's orange. Sherry says lime. I'd say orange is pretty much the popular one. I think orange. Among the Sun Seekers. Oh, man, someone over at Precision Toyota said orange all the way. So if you go into Precision Toyota and they got orange around their lips, that's going to be... there will be signs. And then if you go for a test drive and the steering wheel's all sticky, I've been eating the orange ones, haven't you? So enjoy your popsicles, enjoy your freezies, enjoy your Cuban lunches, and various other ice cream treats today. It is going to be a hot couple of days. There's no doubt about it. Getting opinions on beating the heat. Beating the heat. What are you doing to beat the heat? Dina says a cold ice electrolyte drink and pool. Stay inside. What? Angela, stay inside? I mean, you can take a break inside, but staying inside? What? Gene I'm going to my cool basement to hang out for a while. You know how long we've waited for this? Chrissy says, I'm blowing up the water slides this afternoon for the kids. Renee says, for our boy Jeff, that's our mayor, to get the Brandon pools open. Uh-oh. Here we go. Chrissy jumps in to say, or for Jeffy to build a heated pool with water slides. And then Jessica says, or why doesn't he just do both? Hey, it's an election year, and it would be the easiest way to win the election in Brandon. I'm going to build a water slide park, and the city is going to pay for it. Bing, bing, winner, winner, chicken dinner. There you go. Don't forget the sunscreen. No kidding. If you want to build a homemade air conditioner, I've got the recipe. You take a cooler. You take a styrofoam cooler. You need a fan, and you need some PVC piping. That's it. Now, online, they sell this as an $8 cooler. These videos were made long, long ago. Maybe if you've got the stuff lying around the house, you can do this. But you can see that they've got some vents here. Couple of elbow pieces that you can get at any hardware store, and a small fan, small cheapy fan, and your styrofoam cooler. You simply cut 2 holes in the styrofoam cooler, one at each end of the top of the lid. And that's where you're going to put your aluminum elbows. Then you cut a hole for your fan. Then you use a knife. Be very careful with the knife. You cut the holes that you have marked for your aluminum elbows. Again, one on each side, and the fan in the middle. And this is going to be a little bit messy for the styrofoam ones because all those little balls go everywhere. Oh, he's got a vacuum cleaner, so he can clean it up. So there he is, cleaning it up. Now he's going to put the fan over top, and look at how the air blows out the aluminum elbows. So you go buy some ice, or like this guy did it on the cheap. He just took some milk jugs, froze them. Frozen water bottles will also work. They're probably so much cheaper to do it that way. You just fill it with something incredibly cold, and then put your fan, and look at that. You've got air conditioning. So when someone says, do you have air conditioning? You can say, yeah, I've got air conditioning. It would be good to see somebody do that and put it in their car. My car now has air, carrying around this huge cooler. And always leave it to one guy, right? That's going to pimp it out. He's got to do it seriously. There's always one guy who is like, yeah, I'm not going to use a styrofoam. He goes off to the store and he pimps it out. He pimps it out. He uses the plastic one. So if you want to spend a little bit more money, not be so rednecky, I like the redneck version, but this guy got a circular fan, a special fan. He's powered it with solar panels, and he's got it really cold. He's using, instead of the cheap aluminum elbows, this guy went and got a plastic cooler. He's using a saw to saw off the little holes on top of the lid. You're wrecking your cooler either way. It doesn't really matter. He's using plastic PVC elbows here, and then a little circular fan. He's actually insulating the inner walls of the cooler to make sure that it doesn't melt quite as fast, which is actually really good idea. Keeps your ice in that cooler lasting a lot longer than if you don't have the extra insulation in there. Closes her down, and it does look a little bit classier, doesn't it? It just looks like you've got like a cooler waiting for some cold bevies. But hey, listen, if you don't have air, that's the way to get her done. That is the way to get her done. You just repurpose a couple of coolers and you're good to go. Just make sure you got something cold to stick in them, which I'm sure you do. And you have no excuse to not have air conditioning. Because I can't believe it, but there's still some people that don't have air in their house. And that's when days like today, weeks like we're about to have, can get dangerous. Because, they're saying, oh, I'm sitting in the house where it's cool. And it's like, sometimes it can even be hotter in the house than it can be outside if you don't have air moving around. Yeah, I thought that was a cool idea too, blessed mama. So I'm going to post those videos on my website at tylerglenshow.com. So in case you want to take the idea, share the idea. It's good to check on people too, especially seniors, people living by themselves, vulnerable folks. Make sure we're checking in on everybody because this weather can tend to be dangerous for those not paying attention to what's going on. All right, so what is the hottest seller? I was kind of curious to know what happens at the store when the heat goes through the roof so fast. And I found this rather interesting that I mentioned it earlier this morning, that ice cream sales actually dip a little bit in extreme heat because people move to drinks. And so I wanted to find out, what is the number one seller? Like when it gets hot like this, I picture people lined up at the beer store. I picture people lined up with cases of soda pop, all kinds of drinks. Drinks, far and away, are the number one way to stay cool, bar none. Drink sales go through the roof. But I found this interesting that the number one drink that is sold is not beer, and it is not Coke. And it's not bottled water, which is number two. Nestle, Pure Life, and Aquafina are tied for second place as the most popular thing people drink when it gets super hot like this. Any guesses as to what number one is? It's not Coke. It's not beer. Iced tea. No, it's not iced tea. Ice cream, by the way, is at number 3. Haagen-Dazs and Chapman's tied number 3 for sales. And then you get into all the ice cream treats now. Lemonade, Janine guesses. No, it's not lemonade. Getting a little bit warmer, though. The number 1 best-selling drink, milk. Ooh. Yesterday was the cottage cheese show. I drank some cold milk on a hot day, and it turned my tummy into cottage cheese. Not milk, not lemonade, not iced tea, not water, Ricaccio. Water's number 2. Nestle Pure Life and Aquafina sales just go through the roof. Those are the 2 dominant brands when the weather gets hot like this. Not water either. I found it surprising too. And one of our Facebook friends actually alluded to it earlier. She's got a special concoction she makes with it in preparation. I got an itchy nose. In preparation for hot days like today. So, yes, Janine went to Google and found it. Yes, Gatorade. Gatorade is number 1. Power drinks, not energy drinks, I guess. Like they're electrolyte. I didn't Google it. You're just smart. Good for you. Chugging your Gatorade. She's got Gatorade in her cup. Gatorade is the number 1 go-to for hydration during heat waves. They often sell out and can come sometimes in multi-packs or big jugs as people stock up and not only get hydrated, but it's good for the electrolytes too. I have never, ever had Gatorade on a super hot day. But it does make sense. I mean, it is... It's something that'll keep your energy up and keep you hydrated at the same time, I guess, those electrolytes. Another product that was invented by accident for the Florida Gators football team, and thus the name Gatorade. All these accidental products, hey? So we need a way to keep our guys hydrated. Well, I know. Add salt to the Kool-Aid. That's basically what they did. Put a shaker of salt in the Kool-Aid. Oh, it worked. They retained water and they kept hydrated. And thus Gatorade was born. Just like the popsicle story that we told you. Frank Epperson, who was 11 years old in 1905, left a cup of grape juice, kind of like, I guess we would call that, I don't even know Kool-Aid, I guess. It's like a Kool-Aid product. And he left it out and it froze. And he had a stir stick in it. Thank goodness he put too much powder in it because he had a stir stick that he left in the cup overnight. It froze, pulled it out. The frozen treat was born. And actually, it was years later that it hit the market. Actually, he never let go of that idea because friends went crazy for his frozen treat. And so in the 1920s, when he grew up, he patented the popsicle. And it wasn't always called the popsicle. Frank Epperson, the last name Epperson, so he called it the Epsicle. And it took off right away. So everyone wanted an Epsicle. And after it was patented as the Epsicle, people started calling it Pops. This is, can I get one of Pops Epsicles? Can I get one of Pops Epsicles? Hey, give me one of Pops Epsicles. And just like that, the 2 words came together and Popsicle was born. Remember Hips in the big jugs? Hips? Hips juice. What, is that how you spell it? I remember Beep. Yeah, when I type it into images, it just doesn't bring up anything. It must be spelt with 2 P's or something. Huh. Nope. The internet doesn't know what it is. I think I kind of remember it. Hawaiian Punch. Do they still make Hawaiian Punch, I think? Hips. There was Beep. Beep was another one. Tosh says protein shakes. I guess if you got lots of ice in there, they'd be good for on a hot day like today. Hips juice. I like good old fashioned Kool-Aid. You know what? And incidentally, yesterday in the cupboard, I found a Ziploc bag packed full of the old Kool-Aid pouches. I don't even think you can get them anymore. I don't even want to know how old that is, but Kool-Aid doesn't go bad. And I like the fact that I've got like a bag of stevia in the house. I can make sugar-free Kool-Aid. I wonder if it'll be good. I don't know. I'm going to try it today. Can't see why not. Kool-Aid can't go bad. Nothing goes bad. Not in these times. Not in these times. Everybody's already suffering from heat exhaustion. Everybody's very quiet in chat today. It's very quiet. We're all hot. We're hot already, Tyler. We really don't like winter, but it's so hot already. Oh, my God. Hey, there's no sense. You know what? If you want some freshly baked cookies, if you want some freshly baked bread, normally you'd have to be in your kitchen. It'd be way too hot to have the oven on. And that's why Kuipers is doing that for you. They're baking the bread. They're putting the cookies in the oven. They're getting everything ready for you. The hot dog and hamburger buns are ready to roll. So when you pull that delicious smoky off the grill, it's going in the best hot dog bun in all of Manitoba at Kuipers Family Bakery. Same goes for hamburgers. We'll be picking up those for Libby's little grad party this week, along with the carrot cake. Can't miss the carrot cake. It's Libby's all-time favorite. Monster cookies are super popular, too. They are chock full of treats. Cinnamon buns, sweet treats. The treat cases at Kuipers are always filled with deliciousness. You'll find them at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, next to Tasties. At Murray GM in Brandon, certified service. If your air conditioning is not pumping out as much cool as it should, take your GM vehicle to GM Certified Service. 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. They would love to make sure that you are cool and refreshed, especially in this heat. Oh, man. And, of course, quick oil changes, too, with Certified Service Express. You'll find Murray GM Certified Service at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And at Sunrise Credit Union, you have until Sunday to put in a quick application for one of those scholarships with Sunrise Credit Union's scholarship program. They dole out $24,000 in scholarships each year, and it's really quick and easy to apply. Visit the website at sunrisecu.mb.ca. Education can be expensive. I know it. Just put one child, our second, through, and we got 2 days to go, baby. 2 days. The finish line is right over there. So, scholarships help. sunrisecu.mb.ca. Oh, we got some lurkers. Hey, Charmaine Paul was listening. Good morning. I like the comments. I need the, what is it called? External validation. Everybody sits back. There's a lot of lurkers. I know, but I like when I feel lonely. I feel lonely, Charmaine. I'm lonely and I'm cold because the air is cranked already. Molly's lurking. I know you're there, Molly. Thank you. Okay. Next up on the show, gardens. Okay, this will get you going. Who's putting in a garden? I am. And what are you putting in your garden? Tomatoes, beans, carrots. We are about to see a record year for gardens. There are I can't believe this, some brands of seed are selling out. How does the world run out of seeds exactly? How does that happen? Tell me the economy is in the shitter without telling me the economy is in the shitter. We're out of seed. Everybody's starting to plant their own food, just like that RCMP report said. They'll hunt deer and plant their own food. Everybody's got a garden going on.
Continue to avoid purchasing U.S. products, including produce. One food trend expert says that's making vegetables more expensive to buy as grocery store chains import from other countries.
Because energy is more expensive, so to move these products around it's costing more. So that's why that section is highly vulnerable to geopolitics.
That has many Canadians looking to grow their own vegetables.
We have folks in the city who maybe they have a patio and they're still, making use of the space they have if they're interested in gardening, or folks, on acreage who were like, I want to convert a bit of space to produce a bit of my own food.
Well, and this works well if you've got, I put a garden on the roof. I was losing shingles in the wind. I'm thinking I'm going to put a garden up there. Hey, keeps the shingles down. Plus, I can grow a kick-ass crop of tomatoes up there. Holy cow. Everybody's putting in a garden. Cindy's got beets, dill, some potatoes.
Annie Fortier owns Northern Wildflowers, a plant and vegetable seed supplier. She says there's been increased interest, particularly for vegetable seeds. Even when growing their own produce, gardeners are asking about where the seeds are from, wanting to buy Canadian.
Customers are really thinking about, is it from here? Is it grown here and or processed here? How much of that supply chain is actually happening here? So customers are really, really aware of that, a lot more than they've been since I started in this space.
Charlebois warns it's hard to keep up a thriving produce garden and it's costly to get started.
But if you're committed to gardening, you will eventually amortize all the expenses that you made at the beginning, and it will actually be it will be financially interesting later on after a few years.
Charlebois' advice for those who want to try gardening without forking over a lot of money is to start within a community garden and make friends, since gardens tend to overproduce.
Oh, yeah, that's how you can get some freebies. That's and that's my secret. What I do, and you can use this. So what I do is I go to several community gardens, and what I do is I just pretend like I'm planting things, and then as everybody else's stuff comes up, I show up at the garden, and I look at my stuff, and I weed it, and I look down, and I cry. So you got to practice this, but you got to do it like this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Huh. And then in July, as everybody's got plants coming out of the ground, everything's coming up, you go again and you go, but you haven't put any seeds in. But you do this. I don't know what I did. I have the worst luck. I'm so bad at gardening. I don't have a green thumb. Because guess what? And do it when there's lots of people around. And then you need to really be thinking about harvest. You got to show up when everybody's loading up their truck. They're putting the carrots and the potato. And again, this is how you get free food. You show up. You prey on people's guilt. They feel bad for you. It works. It does. I guess it's another year where I got nothing coming out of the ground. And that's all you have to say. You don't have to ask. You don't have to beg. You don't have to be crooked. You don't have to take from anybody. No, just be sad. Don't plant nothing and be sad. And then just walk around looking at the sky. Why? That's also effective. Why me, God? Why did you not give me? And then all of a sudden, people say, I feel so bad for that fat guy. He's going to start losing weight. We better throw him a couple of carrots and a couple of tomatoes. Now, the tomatoes that are thrown at me are usually for this program. But other than that, and I also scoop them often. Molly says, I can confirm. I did this at a farmer's market. I got a bunch of egg rolls for free. Just, make people sad. Get you free stuff. They feel bad for you. I can do that, says Blessed Mama. I paid for a dozen and got a dozen and a half. Hey, every little bit counts. Of course, I'm kidding. But people got to do what they got to do to survive. It's 2026. And you know what? Walking around an empty field is a way to spend your summer because you ain't traveling. The results are in. Coming up next hour, the results are in. Canadians are not going anywhere this summer because, we got gardening to do. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sure. So what are we doing with our summer exactly? How are Canadians going to cope? And if you're a pet lover, you are going to be interested in this story. A Chinese AI startup has a dog collar, it says, can translate your dog's bark into speech. Well, how does that work exactly? 2 letters. You know them well, AI. Is there nothing AI can't do? We'll see. Coming up next hour. Oh, that's so good. That's so good you got some fresh eggs. Hey, thanks, guys. We got to move over to the Twitch platform. Thank you, TikTok and X. Goodbye. We're moving over to Twitch. You can lurk in at TylerGlenShow.com. Right on the front page of the website, there's a little video widget. You can see what's going on there. TylerGlenShow.com. Otherwise, stay cool. Happy Hump Day. And we're moving over to Twitch and the website. Thank you, YouTube. Much the same. Stay cool. Get some cold drinks in you. And at the very least, get some water and make sure you got your sunscreen. Hat is also helpful. Bye, YouTube. And Facebook, catch you later.